Hola, 'tis I, Alycia. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to look into the story of Michael Haight and his family in Enoch, Utah. Michael and Tausha Haight had been married for 19 years. They had 5 children, and about 2 weeks prior to this event, Tausha filed for divorce. So, Gail Earl, she's also living with them and helping with the children. And she is Tausha's mother, I believe. So, interesting. All of a sudden, we have here on December 21st, Michael decides to take out his whole family and himself. And before this, there was the oldest child had reported her dad, Michael Haight, to the authorities for a word. Saying, and I believe Tausha had also said he was like a controlling guy, monitoring everything that's going on with conversations, text messages, things like that. And Tausha had gone to file for divorce, and Tausha, I guess, had told the authorities she didn't want any criminal charges filed against Michael, her then husband, and just hoped that the investigation into our oldest child's reports of the A word would just kind of be a wake-up call for him. Maybe it was, but not in the way she wanted. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. Why is Michael Haight decide to take his entire family to the other side? Using the Somnia Tarot. Interesting. Plotted, he thought about it. This is to keep his family together in the afterlife. This is about him controlling. This is him dictating how we're moving forward. Oh my goodness. He's taking control of their destiny. He did not want to lose his wife. He wasn't going to lose his family. He was in control. Nobody's going to take away his family, not even if his wife wants to leave. Nobody. He's in charge. He's in charge here. What he says goes. There's this idea I've had enough of the fighting with them. They're all just, they don't see the big picture. They don't see the end goal. They don't see what our future life is, what it's supposed to be. This is not it. And his whole thing here is like, I can't get my family to open their eyes and see what a beautiful thing we have here as a whole entire connected unit of a family. They don't see how wonderful this is. Like, we can just make this happen. We have to stay together. Okay, so apparently when they said he was controlling, they weren't lying. So he didn't want the divorce. He wanted to control it. What were Tausha's feelings on her relationship with Michael? What were Tausha Haight's feelings on her marriage with Michael? She's always feeling, there's always a fight. It's always a fight. It's always a struggle, and it's like the pendulum swings both ways so quickly. I can't. I'm always on my guard's always up. I'm always not sure what the next thing that's coming my way. He doesn't think things through. He just kind of rushes into shit. Just like, I gotta go. We gotta do this now. This is how it is. He's like constantly responding to fires, problems, things like that. He feel like I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it my way. And it's like that. Again, here's the emotional undercurrent. He's the boss, the emperor card. It's his way, the highway. He says what goes, what doesn't happen, and he wants to just have control of everything. He has this obsession too. I don't know, like the finances of the family. There's something here about that as well. But she didn't necessarily. She was hoping they could work it out. So I guess when she said she wanted this investigation to be a wake-up call, in a way she did. She wanted there to be a way that they could work this out. But he's a lot to handle. She was going to, like, she had a hard time walking away. She didn't want to walk away from him. But it was difficult for her to be in this relationship. And so it's not like she was at a point where she's like, oh, I hate him. I'm leaving. It's a very difficult decision, but it's hard to live with him like this. Sad, sad story. I mean, I believe the kids ranged in age from 17 to 4. Sad. Curious if there's a reason why he did this on December 21st. Right before Christmas, but not Christmas Eve, not Christmas Day. Was it just his Knight of Wands wild idea that this was a great day? It was planned. There's some idea here, like I'm planning it, so I don't know if they had an idea they were going somewhere for Christmas, wanting to do this at home. It's his plan. He's in control. He's mapped it out. And he wants to do it at home. It's almost like there's some concern that his wife might be bungling up his plans. If it's like, we can't do it on any other day, like this is the perfect day because there's other things going on related to his wife. Again, this King of Coins, my way, highway, this is, I've figured this out, this is the best time, the best day. He didn't want people getting in, messing this up. There was other things coming up that would have messed up his plan. Other extenuating things we don't know about. If this was like holidays come up, we start visiting with people, we start discussing things with people, we can't have other input here. Nope. Gotta keep your mouth shut. So there's some idea that we're going to get together for the holidays with family, friends, church, people are going to start, there's a possibility they're going to, convince my wife to do other things. We have to do it. Has to be today. It has to be today. It has to be at home. It has to be today. It has to be at home. I think there's a lot here of just, I don't want other people. I don't want my family talking. I don't want other people talking. I don't want new ideas. No, I am controlling the situation. Wow. Oh my goodness. And then there was a little bit of chitter chat online when the obituary came out for Michael Haight, and they painted him as this wonderful man. And maybe he was a wonderful man in other areas of his life, except for when, he decided to take all of his family with him to the other side. So the family, I think, who put that out, whoever put it out, I don't know, they took it down because everybody's like, what are you people, like, delusional? Why are you writing this stuff? You're making it sound like he's wonderful. So I'm curious why, like, what's the story of the glowing obituary from Michael? Maybe they just didn't want to admit the truth. It's very painful. I mean, I can't imagine. I think this is just people who don't know how to deal with a situation. They don't know what to do. It feels like we're following like a fill-in-the-blank obituary script, a template. And the Seven of Swords here, we don't want to. We just kind of want to hide that stuff. It's like, thinking about it, like, it almost feels like there was a conversation. How much do we address in this thing? Oh, I think the best thing is, for now, let's just ignore that part of it and let's just follow this template and just put this out. I don't think it was like an idea here that it's just people didn't know what to do. They don't know how to address it. I don't think there's a template made for people how to go forward, how to memorialize people who you love and then they do heinous things. So if anybody's giving them, dirty looks and hate, and I wouldn't do that. I think these people are doing the best they can with the situation that went on. It's no good. So there we go with that. Send your prayers. That's horrible. I hope they rest in peace. I hope Michael learns some lessons on the other side. But with that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Adios.